Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you at Toppers Academy, and this is Raja Rajyavardhan Singh, your physics teacher. In this video, we will discuss about what is physics. Physics क्या है? ये सब्जेक्ट किस बारे में है? So we can say that physics is, सबसे पहले हम एक आसान डेफिनेशन देंगे. वैसे फिजिक्स को डिस्क्राइब करना एकदम ये एक हम कह सकते हैं absurd टास्क है. वी कैन नॉट डिफाइन इट एब्सोल्युटली, बट स्टिल वी विल ट्राई टू गिव सम डेफिनेशन. Giving total description of physics is, this is absurd. We cannot give what is physics, the total description, but we can give you a feel what is physics. So broadly, we can say that physics is the study of laws of nature. Physics is the study of laws of nature. यहां प्रकृति के नियमों को हम पढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, प्रकृति के नियम. और वी कैन से दैट फिजिक्स इज द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ नेचर. फिजिक्स इज द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ नेचर. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज नेचर हियर. नेचर से हमारा मतलब है एवरीथिंग विच इज सराउंडिंग अस. एवरीथिंग विच इज सराउंडिंग अस इज नेचर. So by nature we mean the universe around us. And all this universe around us, which we can see, touch, feel, we call it the physical world. So जितनी भी चीजें आप अपने चारों तरफ देख रहे हो, जो भी कुछ आप देख रहे हो, everything that is made up of atoms. So this universe is entirely made up of atoms, heat, light, all of this. Everything around us, जो भी हम देख सकते हैं, टच कर सकते हैं, फील कर सकते हैं, all this is physical world and all this is universe, and we are trying to give a description of this nature. So physics is the study of laws of nature. इसी चीज़ के ऊपर काफ़ी डिटेल में मैं आपको बताऊंगा हम क्या कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. If you want to study anything, सपोज आपको किसी के बारे में जानना है, किसी एक देश का एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं. इफ यू वांट टू नो अबाउट एनी कंट्री, यू विल फर्स्ट नो अबाउट द रूल्स ऑन विच दिस कंट्री ऑपरेट्स. सो everything which is operating has certain set of rules upon which that thing operates. For example, when you are living at your home, your mother says to you that you should wake up by 6 a.m. in the morning. So this is some kind of restriction put on to you by your mother. जब मम्मी कहती हैं बेटा 6 बजे उठ जाना है और रात को 10 बजे आपको सो जाना है, so this is some kind of restriction and this is the restriction put by your mother. So this restriction can be regarded as a rule. In the same manner, your school says to you that you can enter the school only before 7:30 a.m. and you can exit the school only after 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. That is also some kind of a rule. So even your school is functioning on certain set of rules. Your mother is also putting some kind of restrictions on you. Those restrictions are certain set of rules. In the same way, the entire world around you, this physical world, is working on certain set of rules. प्रकृति के भी कुछ नियम हैं. I am giving you one example. This is our solar system. This is our solar system, and we can see here that the entire solar system, it is almost lying in a plane. सभी planet एक plane के अंदर revolve नहीं कर रहे, थोड़ा सा deviation है, लेकिन more or less it is forming a disk kind of structure. All the planets are in the same plane. ऐसा नहीं है कि one planet is going around the sun like this. This never happens. All the planets are revolving almost in the same plane. I am using the word almost. ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत डेविएशन है, प्लूटो की ट्रेजेक्टरी कुछ अलग है, बट मोर एंड लेस दिस इज अ डिस्क काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर. एक प्लेन के अंदर ही क्यों ये सारे प्लेनेट रिवॉल्व कर रहे हैं. सो डोंट यू थिंक दैट This is some kind of a restriction. This is some kind of a restriction. Just like your mother was putting a restriction on you that you should wake up by 6 a.m. In the same way, all the planets are required by the mother nature to revolve in a plane. So this is a restriction of nature. This is a restriction of nature. We can also say that this is the rule of nature. So if we will try to explain this, then there are some basic rules. There are some basic rules. There are some basic laws by using these basic laws, we can explain that the solar system, all the planets are going in a plane. All the planets are revolving in a plane. So all this can be explained on the basis of certain rules, and these are the rules decided by Mother Nature. प्रकृति ने कहा है कि ये सारे प्लैनेट्स, प्रकृति के कुछ नियम हैं और उन नियमों के अकॉर्डिंग ये सारे प्लैनेट्स सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक प्लेन के अंदर ही रिवॉल्व कर सकते हैं, एक डिस्क काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर फॉर्म होगी. नाउ लेट मी ट्राई टू शो यू दिस फिगर. Here we are having the entire universe. There are so many galaxies. This is one galaxy, this is another galaxy, this is another galaxy, and this picture is an artistic depiction. It is showing the Big Bang. पूरे यूनिवर्स की उत्पत्ति बिग बैंग थ्योरी से हुई. स्टार्टिंग में कुछ भी नहीं था. एवरीथिंग स्टार्टेड ऑफ फ्रॉम अ पॉइंट. So this is not the video regarding the Big Bang, but regarding the origin of universe, we say that the universe has started from a Big Bang. Now after this Big Bang, everything formed after this Big Bang. Everything, heat, light, matter, electrons, quarks, neutrons, protons, everything has formed after the Big Bang, and all these galaxies have formed after the Big Bang. So this entire universe, this must be functioning on certain set of rules. We have seen that there are indeed rules. सारे के सारे planet एक plane के अंदर ही revolve कर रहे हैं. तो ये जो सोलर सिस्टम है, सोलर सिस्टम इज ऑल्सो अ पार्ट ऑफ वन गैलेक्सी जिसको मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी बोलते हैं. सो सोलर सिस्टम इज पार्ट ऑफ अ गैलेक्सी हुज नेम इज द मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी, एंड द सोलर सिस्टम इज फंक्शनिंग ऑन सर्टेन बेसिक रूल्स, और उसी के कारण सारे के सारे प्लैनेट एक प्लेन के अंदर रिवॉल्व कर रहे हैं. सो दिस एंटायर यूनिवर्स इज फंक्शनिंग ऑन सर्टेन बेसिक रूल्स. And we are saying that in physics we are trying to study those basic rules. प्रकृति के जो बुनियादी नियम हैं उनका अध्ययन हम फिजिक्स के अंदर कर रहे हैं. Just as your home function on certain set of rules, in the same way universe is ultimately what? Universe is our home, and this universe is functioning on certain set of rules, and in physics we are studying those rules. Let me give you another example. In this figure, you can see that the ball is following a specific kind of trajectory. कुछ इस तरह का curve follow कर रही है ball. And after hitting the ground, it is again following a similar curve like this. Maths के अंदर this is a very special curve. Just as in mathematics, this kind of curve is known as a circle. In mathematics, this kind of curve is known as an ellipse. In the same way, in mathematics, this kind of curve is a parabola. This kind of curve is a parabola. मैथ्स के अंदर हमारे पास सर्किल है, एलिप्स है, इसी तरीके से एक स्पेशल कर्व है जिसको हम पैराबोला बोलते हैं. सो जितने भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं, आप चाहे एक पत्थर फेंक कर देख लो, आप कोई भी चीज फेंक दो. इफ आई थ्रो दिस पेन, इट ऑल्सो गोज इन अ कर्व लाइक दिस. इफ आई विल थ्रो एनीथिंग, वो इसी कर्व के अंदर जाएगी. मैं एक बॉल फेंकूंगा, पत्थर फेंकूंगा, कंकड़ फेंकूंगा, एवरीथिंग गोज लाइक दिस. इवन दिस बॉल इज गोइंग लाइक दिस. एंड दिस कर्व इज अ वेरी स्पेशल कर्व इन मैथमेटिक्स. ये हमेशा एक खास तरह का पाथ फॉलो करता है जिसको गणित के अंदर पैराबोला बोला जाता है. So the curve is following, the ball is following a curved path, and that curved path is a parabola. So we can call it as some kind of rule of nature. as if the mother nature is saying that no other path is allowed, only the parabolic path is allowed. कोई और भी आप कुछ भी चीज फेंकोगे, कोई और पाथ अलाउड नहीं है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ पैराबोलिक पाथ ही अलाउड है. इट इज वेरी सिमिलर टू व्हेन योर मदर वाज सेइंग टू यू दैट यू शुड वेक अप बाय 6 AM, you should sleep by 10 PM in the night. Same kind of restrictions are put by your school on you, and same kind of restrictions are put by any government on their citizens. है कि नहीं? You have to follow some rules, and any kind of system works on certain set of rules. In the same way, the nature around us, everything that we see, all those things are working on certain set of rules. Let me give you more example. Here two players are playing table tennis. These are playing table tennis. Again the ball is following a parabolic path. Then all these parabolas are different parabolas of different, having some different parameters. For example, this is a circle, this is also a circle, and this is also a circle. So all of these are circles of different sizes. In the same way, you can understand that all of these curves are parabolas, but these are parabolas of different sizes. In the same way, we can have ellipse of different sizes, but all of these are ellipse. In the same way, these are different parabolas, but only the parabolic path is allowed. If a ball is moving, anything is moving, then only the parabolic path is allowed. So anything, जो भी आपने फेंक दिया, अर्थ की ग्रेविटी के अंदर आप कुछ भी फेंक दो, that has to follow the parabolic path. इसका मतलब यही है that there are certain basic rules which have to be obeyed by anything. और फिजिक्स के अंदर हम उन्हीं बुनियादी नियमों का अध्ययन कर रहे हैं. Let's move ahead. Again in this picture, see, the mechanic is welding something. Here we can see all these sparks. So all these sparks are also following the parabolic trajectories. Sir, anything near the earth surface, anything, it will follow the parabolic path. अगर वो चीज सिर्फ और सिर्फ ग्रेविटी के अंदर मूव कर रही है. So this is some kind of restriction by mother nature. Only the parabolic path is allowed. And we will try to give a logical description to the physical reality in physics. हम उन्हीं बुनियादी नियमों का, उन्हीं बेसिक रूल्स, उन्हीं बेसिक लॉज को स्टडी करने वाले हैं that all the matter particles are following. Let's move ahead. Again see this picture. The mechanic is welding something, and here all these sparks are going in specific trajectories. Please see here, even in case of the fireworks, even in case of the fireworks, यहाँ पर भी all the sparks are moving in the parabolic path. So why only parabolic path? Because there are certain restrictions put by nature. Let me give you more example. Every time the earth is revolving around the sun, let us go back to this slide. Here you can see that every time the earth completes one revolution around the sun in exactly 365 days. Every time the earth takes 365 days. So one revolution, one full circle around the sun, earth takes exactly 365 days. Why 365? As if the mother nature has commanded the earth that you have to complete your revolution within 365 days. So why the structure of the world is like this? So we are studying that in physics. Every time the earth rotates on its axis in exactly 24 hours, and that decides the length of day and night. Again, as if this is the command of mother nature that you have to complete your revolution within your rotation within 24 hours. So in physics, we are trying to study all those basic rules, and all those basic rules translate to certain kind of restrictions on all these objects. We can explain this. There is one principle in physics by the name of angular momentum, the conservation of angular momentum. So we can explain this kind of structure of the solar system, where every planet is revolving in a specific plane. This can be explained by the principle which is known as the principle of conservation of angular momentum. एंगुलर मोमेंटम हमेशा किसी भी आइसोलेटेड सिस्टम का कंजर्व रहता है अगर कोई बाहरी उसके ऊपर फोर्स नहीं लगे। सो वो एक बुनियादी नियम है फिजिक्स का। दैट इज वन ऑफ द फंडामेंटल लॉज ऑफ नेचर। सो वी आर स्टडिंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स इन फिजिक्स। Now please try to see here. Here you can see that we are having this electricity falling from the sky. So this is the atmospheric electricity. Every one of you have seen it. Atmospheric electricity. We also know that in this nature, in this universe, in this world that we live in, there are also electrical phenomena. The light, all the light bulb, even this board is working on electricity. So we are having the electrical phenomena. Electricity is also a part of this world. So we will study electricity in physics also. And there would be some basic rules related to the electricity, the flow of charges. What is electric current? How can we measure the electric current? So all this is physics. Here we will study electricity also because electricity is a part of our physical world. So we are trying to understand this universe and everything which is a part of this universe. The study of that thing will be the subject matter of physics. हम उन्हीं बुनियादी नियमों को समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं फिजिक्स के अंदर. Let us move ahead. Here you can see the magnet and the magnet is attracting the pieces of iron filling. This is magnetism. Now magnetic force, आप सभी ने मैग्नेट से कभी ना कभी खेला होगा. So magnets are also part of this physical world and magnetic force is also a part of this physical world. So there would be certain rules related to magnetism. Those rules we will be discussing in our class 12th. But before entering the domain of class 12th, we will study the rules related to, we will be studying the rules related to the motion of different objects. Motion of matter particles. So related to motion of all the particles, any kind of particle, this can be explained by the Newton's laws. Newton's laws. आप सभी ने पढ़ा होगा 9th क्लास के अंदर that there are 3 laws of Newton which can explain the motion of all the particles. मैक्रो पार्टिकल्स, हम एटम और मॉलिक्यूल के साइज पर नहीं जाएंगे, बट न्यूटन लॉज, जो भी चीज़ें हम आंखों से देख सकते हैं, चाहे वो एक धूल का कण है, एक पत्थर है, या अगर आपके अंदर क्षमता है आप हाथी भी उठाकर फेंक दीजिए, इवन मोशन ऑफ दैट थिंग वुड बी डिस्क्राइब्ड बाय न्यूटन्स लॉज. सो न्यूटन के 3 बेसिक नियम इन सभी चीज़ों को एक्सप्लेन करने में सक्षम है. मोशन ऑफ कार्स, मोशन ऑफ प्रोजेक्टाइल, मोशन ऑफ रॉकेट्स, एवरीथिंग कैन बी एक्सप्लेन्ड फ्रॉम द न्यूटन्स लॉ. So here we also study the forces which are responsible for the motion. Force is regarded as the cause of motion. Why anything moves? Anything moves because of forces. So automatically in physics we will study all these forces. And it turns out that we are having only 4 fundamental forces of nature, which we will be discussing in detail in some other class, but for now we are having gravity. Gravity is a force, and why there has to be a force like gravity? So our present understanding is that the gravity is because of mass. The force of gravity is because of mass. In the same way, we are having the electromagnetic force. Electricity and magnetism, the phenomena related to electricity and magnetism, these phenomena are because of a property of matter which is known as charge. Sir, mass is also a property of matter, charge भी is also a property of matter. So सारे के सारे electrical phenomena and magnetic phenomena are because of charge, एंड द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्सेस बिकॉज ऑफ मास, ये फिजिक्स की हमारी एक बुनियादी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. सो वी विल स्टडी द इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फोर्स एंड द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इन अवर क्लास 11th and 12th. Then there is weak nuclear force and the strong nuclear force. So we will not be studying these two forces in our 11th and 12th because these forces, ये सभी forces, they operate inside the nucleus. All these forces operate inside the nucleus of an atom. मतलब जब साइज बहुत ज़्यादा छोटा है, ये दो फोर्सेस वहाँ पर ऑपरेट होती हैं. सो एवरीथिंग अराउंड यू कैन बी एक्सप्लेन्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स एंड द इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फोर्स. सो द एंटायर motion of all the macro objects can be explained by gravity and by the electromagnetic interaction or the electromagnetic force. So the Newton's laws will be explaining the entire motion of all these objects. Now the next thing is, let me take a different slide. We also know that heat and temperature is also a part of nature. You can certainly feel the heat, and heat is a form of energy. What is energy? We will discuss that in some other class in detail, but you know that heat is some kind of energy. So there are certain rules related to heat and temperature also. So this is also a part of physical world. So there would be some rules related to heat and temperature. And one very simple rule is that heat always flows from the higher temperature to the lower temperature surrounding. Or heat can always flow from the hot body towards the cold body. If you are having a hot object here and a cold object here and you connect them by some metal bar, तो heat हमेशा flow करेगी from the hot to the cold body. Let us take another example. You can take a cup of tea here, a hot cup of tea. After some time it will cool down. Heat from the cup, it will travel through the surroundings and ultimately the cup will cool down. So the heat is flowing in only one direction. ये कभी नहीं होता कि यहाँ पर चाय का ग्लास रखा है और सराउंडिंग ठंडी है, लेकिन यहाँ से हीट फ्लो कर गई कप के अंदर, चाय गर्म हो गई और सराउंडिंग और ज़्यादा कूल हो गई. दिस नेवर हैपन्स. तो हमारे लिए सुनने में काफ़ी ऑब्वियस लगता है कि भाई हीट एक ही डायरेक्शन में क्यों फ्लो करनी चाहिए. दिस इज अ गिवन फैक्ट ऑफ नेचर. द फ्लो ऑफ हीट फ्रॉम कोल्ड टुवर्ड्स द हॉट ऑब्जेक्ट इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड बाय नेचर. दिस इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड बाय नेचर. प्रकृति ऐसा होने नहीं देती. दिस इज द रेस्ट्रिक्शन. नेचर चाहती नहीं है कि हीट कोल्ड बॉडी से हॉट बॉडी की तरफ मूव करे. सो दिस इज अ रूल, एंड देयर आर अदर रूल्स ऑफ हीट एंड टेम्परेचर विच वी स्टडी इन द थर्मोडायनामिक्स, अगेन इन क्लास 11th. Then there are rules related to light. Some basic rules you already know. We are having the rules of reflection, the laws of reflection. और फिजिक्स के नियमों को, इन रूल्स को, why we are calling them laws? Laws वो रूल्स हैं जिनको हम ब्रेक नहीं कर सकते. Laws are that rules which we can never break. That is why we are calling the rules of mother nature as the laws of nature. और फिजिक्स के अंदर हम उन्हीं का अध्ययन कर रहे हैं. So there are some rules related to light, rules related to heat and temperature. There are rules related to motion of objects. There are rules related to electricity and magnetism. Rules related to electricity and magnetism. Therefore, the entire nature is covered. In physics, we are trying to understand basic laws of all these phenomena. और इन्हीं बेसिक नियमों के माध्यम से हम इन सभी फिनोमिना को अंडरस्टैंड करने की कोशिश करेंगे और नई चीज़ों की इन्वेंशन करने की कोशिश होगी. सो देयर इज़ अ वेरी क्लोज रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन फिजिक्स एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. Very close relationship. Once we are having understanding of the electrical and magnetic phenomena, all of you know that we have invented the television, we have invented even this digital board is because we know the rules of electricity and magnetism, and this board functions on that. So let me finally wrap this topic. Therefore, physics is all about the study of laws of nature. Physics is the study of laws of nature. I have explained this enough. उम्मीद करता हूं कि क्लियर हुआ होगा. And we are studying, there are some rules related to motion. Motion is because of forces, so we will be studying all the fundamental forces of nature. There is motion, motion can be explained by forces, and we will be studying all the forces of nature in physics, and we will be understanding motion. Now the second thing we have learnt is that there are some rules related to light, there are certain rules related to electricity and magnetism, and there are certain rules related to heat and temperature, which is the domain of thermal physics. And then we are having, for the atoms and molecules, we are having different set of rules. Atoms and molecules. And there are other complex things about nature as well. In the domain of atoms and molecules size इतना छोटा है, the size of atom is of the order of 10 to the power minus 10 meter. You can trust me on this, that size of atom is of the order of 10 to the power minus 10 meter. This is known as 1 angstrom. Now in this smaller range, the rules are quite different, and those rules are known by the name of quantum mechanics. So in physics, we are trying to understand all these basic laws of nature, all these basic rules of nature. Everything is covered. Now see, in your class 11th, you will be studying the Newton's laws. Okay, and in order to study Newton's laws, you require the knowledge of vectors. And let me clarify one more thing. In class 11th, we will be studying basic tools, then we will learn vectors, because vectors are required to study all these chapters, motion and forces. Then we will try to explain the motion of rigid bodies, extended objects. न्यूटन ने सिद्धांत दिए थे पॉइंट पार्टिकल्स के लिए, फिर हम बात करेंगे एक्सटेंडेड ऑब्जेक्ट्स के लिए. लाइक अगर मैं ये पेन फेंकता हूँ तो इसका मोशन भी हम न्यूटन के लॉ से डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं. इन योर क्लास 12th you will be studying about light and electricity and magnetism. In class 11th we will be studying about the thermal physics, about atoms and molecules. You will learn about modern physics in class 12th. So all this is physics, and physics is all about measurement. Physics is all about measurements. In physics, we will talk about the nature in terms of physically measurable quantities. कोई कार अगर मूव कर रही है, कितनी तेजी से मूव कर रही है. So in physics, we don't say like that the car is moving very fast. हम कभी ये बात नहीं करते कि कार बहुत तेज चल रही है, धीरे चल रही है. We provide specific value that car is moving at 20 km per hour, or the car is moving at 50 km per hour. We provide values, and these are specific measured values. Everyone can agree on these values. 50 किलोमीटर पर आवर जो भारत में है वही अमेरिका में होगा, 20 किलोमीटर पर आवर जो भारत में है वही रशिया के अंदर होगा. द मीनिंग इज सेम फॉर एवरीवन. हम उसको ज़्यादा तेज है या धीरे है हम नहीं कह सकते, हम कुछ भी उसको कह सकते हैं. बट इन फिजिक्स वी प्रोवाइड द एग्जैक्ट मेजर्ड वैल्यूज. सो वी आर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड द नेचर इन टर्म्स ऑफ मेजरमेंट regarding the aspects of the nature. और ये measurement कब संभव है? When we have the basic rules of all the basic phenomena of the nature. So we will first try to understand all these basic phenomena of nature. Ultimately we can say that sir, physics is all about description of nature. इसी प्रकृति को समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. और ultimately all of you know that our fascination, our imagination always leads us to the origin of the universe. How did the universe came into being? कैसे उत्पत्ति हुई? क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव है हमारा? क्या इस जीवन का कोई पर्पस भी है? Is there any larger purpose to life? शायद उन सभी के आंसर हमें मिल जाएंगे जब हम इस यूनिवर्स को ठीक से समझने लगें. We are trying to understand it in terms of some basic laws. This universe is operating on certain set of rules. Always remember this example of the cricket ball following a specific path. So physics is a very wonderful subject where we are trying to describe the physical reality. जो भी कुछ आप अपने चारों तरफ देख रहे हैं, we are trying to give a logical description of that physical reality. And maybe one day we will try and we will be successful in answering the bigger question that why do we even exist? Who has created the universe? So that is the ultimate goal of physics. But for now, what is physics? What you are going to study in class 11th and 12th, ये मैंने आपको भी बता दिया है. प्रकृति के नियमों का अध्ययन कर रहे हैं और शायद इसके अध्ययन से ही हम प्रकृति को बेहतर तरीके से समझ सकते हैं, अपने जीवन को आसान बना सकते हैं और शायद इसके अध्ययन से ही हम यूनिवर्स को इतना बेहतर तरीके से समझ पाएँ कि अल्टीमेटली हम कुछ बुनियादी क्वेश्चंस जो हैं उनके आंसर दे पाएँ कि हमारी उत्पत्ति कैसे हुई, या हमारा लार्जर ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है, या जीवन का उद्देश्य क्या है. So thank you. This is all for now. We will meet again in the next lecture where we will be talking about measurements.